Excessive force settlements are quickly becoming one of the most expensive budget items for police departments across the country, including South Florida. Just this week, Boynton Beach commissioners approved a $600,000 excessive force settlement that alleged police officers punched, kicked, and kneed a man accused of leading them on a car chase back in 2014. The chase ended with a car wreck that severely injured a police officer. Helicopter footage captured the chase and the confrontation, with officers kicking Byron Harris on the ground. The case remains under FBI investigation, and Harris still faces charges of aggravated battery on an officer, among other charges. Because the case was settled and won't be headed to trial, Boynton Beach taxpayers won't be footing that bill. In Palm Beach County, however, Sheriff Rick Bradshaw has approved spending nearly $2 million in tax money this year to settle excessive force lawsuits. The agency paid out a whopping $1.96 million. That outpaces the $1.7 million spent to settle similar lawsuits in the last 16 years combined. Many of those lawsuits involve those who suffer from mental illness. In September, Bradshaw agreed to pay $300,000 to end a lawsuit filed on behalf of Aldo Alvarez, a schizophrenic man who was shot and wounded outside his Royal Palm Beach home by his neighbor, an off-duty deputy named Joshua McGee. That deputy is also the son of the sheriff's assistant. Over $500,000 went to the family of Matthew Paulo, a mentally ill man who was fatally shot in 2014 by Deputy Evan Rosenthal in Boca Raton. He also paid $450,000 to Jeremy Hutton's caretakers, a teenager at the time with Down syndrome. He was shot while driving away from Deputy Jason Frankie in 2010 and survived. Earlier this year, a federal jury in Fort Lauderdale found that Palm Beach Sheriff's Deputy Adam Lynn violated Dontrell Stevens' constitutional rights and used excessive force when he shot him in West Palm Beach, leaving him wheelchair-bound. Lynn and PBSO were found liable of $22.4 million in damages. However, $200,000 is the most that a government agency can be forced to pay. That's unless the state legislature votes to approve a bigger payout. For most of the larger police departments, the costliest claims were allegations of civil rights violations and other misconduct, followed by payouts on car collisions involving the police. Some argue the system allows officers to do a difficult job without constant fear of being sued, while also ensuring that victims can seek damages. Others say in many cases taxpayers are subsidizing negligent police behavior.